Chin is the founder of Zettar Inc., a Silicon Valley startup which focuses on creating and enabling software for flexible enterprise cloud storage infrastructure. Chin earned his PhD from Stanford University in 1992 and has held a senior technical and management position in the IT industry, as well as in the mechanical engineering and the aerospace industry. He has comprehensive IT expertise, especially in the storage infrastructure based on networking services. Chin also holds many U.S. patents. Chin?
Not that many.
More than one?
Yeah.
Then it's plural with the S.
Okay, I will take that. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fang. I am very delighted to share my perspective about cloud storage, which is the foundation of cloud computing, with everybody this afternoon. I founded Zettar Inc. In 2008, and like the title says, what we do is to create software that enables flexible enterprise storage infrastructures. So let me get to the first slide. And I want to.
Let me introduce. Yes, microphone. You have to move up the mic a little bit. Either that or speak louder. Great. No, that's great.
Can anyone hear me better now?
Yes. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So the theme of today's forum is the landscape. So I will keep my talk. Maybe I should. Huh? You know what? Let me just
Check.
Is it better? Okay. So I like to keep my talk at a very high level.
Move closer.
Sure.
Thank you.
This thing is more difficult than cloud storage, really.
It's not the machine, it's the person.
So blame comes back to me. So anyhow, I like to keep the talk at a very high level, but I would like to take this opportunity to give you a clear idea about four subjects, okay, for four topics. One, why cloud storage is important, okay? Two, what CIOs are thinking at leading enterprises. And three, what problems our software addresses. Then the fourth, what are the most important cloud storage delivery models, okay? So to explain the topic one, let's take a look of slide number one. Now, every one of us know that we need more and more storage space in our computing devices, such as your smartphone, your touchpads, your computers. But very few of us, I suppose, have a precise idea what is the growth trend, how much storage do we really need over the years. Now, IDC, the International Data Corporation, is a leading, highly respected market research firm in the world, okay? So in 2010, it published a study called Digital Universe. This study made the question I had, we had provided a quantified answer. From 2009 to 2020, the overall digital data volume in the world would grow 44 times. So from 0.8 zettabytes to 35.2 zettabytes. So what is a zetta? It's a pretty big number, 10 to the 21st power. Is that big? Okay, now I suppose many of you are interested in financial market performance too. So you probably see this word a trillion more and more. What is a trillion? It's 10 to the 12th power versus zetta, 20 to the 21st power. And trillion to many is already a mind-boggling big number. That's how big they are. Now, you may wonder, who are creating so much data? The answer may surprise you. It's you. Why? Because all of us have more and more computing devices. You use them, and they generate data all the time. Okay? So, but who are going to manage such data? It turns out the job falls on the shoulders of enterprises. Okay? Why is that? Because you don't go to Fry's all the time to buy hard drives, do you? But you do upload your pictures, videos, and other data from time to time to service provider or to your company's data storage. So the enterprises will become the guardians of your data and their own. Now, given such a data tsunami, and like with the grocery I showed you, it's not really exaggeration. It is a tsunami. Then I'd like to cover the second topic, okay? That is what CIOs in leading enterprises are thinking. Well, this is from Gartner. It's another well-known IT market research firm. Towards the end of the last year, it published a survey from a group of leading CIOs in this country. And take a look at the two right boxes, the one. The first one, the one towards the bottom, it says, implement cloud-based solution suddenly jumped to the nice priority from nowhere in the previous few years. The second one, the one at the top, see, developing and managing a flexible infrastructure suddenly jumped to the highest priority out of A's and lower in the prior years. So it's really, really building up a flexible IT infrastructure, including flexible storage infrastructure. Now you can say, to put mildly, on their radar screens. Now I'd like to cover the third point now. So in this vast cloud storage space, what do we try to do as a startup? Now, remember this. Cloud computing, let me ask you this. What is a good way to describe it? What is a cloud computing? Actually, cloud computing is just a new way of delivering IT services over a network. Here, a network doesn't mean the internet. I said a network. I didn't say the network. So since cloud computing is network-based, and since business have to use business software applications to carry out its computing tasks, and most business applications are not network software. So how can you bridge the gap? How can you enable the existing business applications use cloud storage, which is network service-based? So our first solution is a software we call the Zettar FS. Zettar FS enables standard applications to use both local storage and multiple cloud storage, as symbolized by the three leading ones, transparently and seamlessly. The next slide. Oh, yeah. Now, as I covered the second topic, the building flexible cloud-based infrastructure is really on CIO's radar screen now. So sooner or later, they want to deploy a private storage cloud on premises. So, but once they have the on-premises or private storage cloud, just like their network or their networks are connected to the internet, they need to, or they will want to connect their private cloud to one or more public storage cloud. That's just the way it is, okay? The network is the computer. So when you do the connection, how can you make this process very smooth, very transparent? That's what our second software does, okay, the Z-Cloud. Z-Cloud makes deploying a private storage cloud easy, cost-effective, and forming a hybrid storage cloud transparent. Now, let me talk about 3 use cases just to nail the details, even though I promised to keep the talk somewhat at a high level. You see, traditionally, when a business wants to get storage capacity, what they do, especially for more established ones, is they buy so-called filers. What is a filer? A filer is a special purpose computer with a bunch of hard drives, okay? And then it should be very obviously to you that the capacity of the filer is very limited. And as a few other speakers already have alluded, cloud meaning supply the computing resources on demand, so, and the growth and capacity, everything is on demand. So how can you have a filer to be qualified as a cloud? It can. But our Zettar FS software enables you to put most of the desired storage capacity over a network. Remember, I said a network. I didn't say the networks. So itself can be a software engine of a cloud-based filer, replacing the traditional filer. Then you will have unlimited capacity. So it's one way of using cloud. The second one actually is somewhat interesting. I hope some of the audience are also technologists. It will make more sense to you. You see, the first batch of users of using any new IT approach usually are enterprise developers. Now, if you have a private storage cloud, form say using our Z Cloud, then when you want to develop applications to be used on the public cloud, you can actually do it locally. Like our Z Cloud provides the same API and the functions as Amazon S3 and the Google Cloud Storage. So you can do so locally, do test and do emulation, do everything. That will improve it at your local speed. So it will help you to improve your productivity dramatically, and you have more control that way. And once you are done with testing and everything. Hello? Okay. The third one, well, since you can deploy a private cloud with our Z Cloud software, then obviously the cloud software enables you to connect at the time you desire, okay, to one or more multiple storage cloud down the future. Don't think this is simple. It's actually a feat. Let me just pose this question for you to think about. Now, if you want to connect your home to an internet, you have to contact a service provider, get the service, get some additional software and hardware. Let me ask you, how long our public has been using the internet? Like 20 years, and you still have to do this? Is really a plug and play? No. And now we are talking about something new, a new approach, cloud, right? So. Finally, let me address this slide, the last question, the fourth question I posed. What are the most important cloud storage delivery models? Again, I'm going to base my talk using an IDC study published in September last year, okay? When I ask you this, if you're a developer, most likely you will answer, hey, I will just use Amazon S3. And if you are someone as IT savvy as my fellow speaker, David, he will just say, oh, I will use Dropbox. All of you actually are right. But the picture is only partial. In fact, if you look at this slide, there are 5 boxes, right? So from the left to the right, you have like private on-premises storage cloud all the way to the user-facing public storage cloud-based services such as Dropbox. Dropbox itself is based on Amazon S3, and Apple's iCloud actually is based on both Amazon S3 and Microsoft Azure. It's not Apple's own in-house infrastructure solution, even though the front end looks like it's Apple's. So I'm very happy to say that our combined software, the 2 main products, can enable any one of the models. The reason is because right from the beginning, we focused on enabling hybrid storage cloud. So if a group of cloud storage users want to just use one model, then we can help. And if